Starfield has become exclusive, confirmed by Bethesda's own Todd Howard with the Lex Friedman interview. I've been holding off on trying to make this video to talk about what this actually implicates. We're gonna delve into some deep topics. I want to say deep, for me is deep, of what Todd Howard was going to say about all this. Meaning, the first thing we want to say, it's been confirmed that Starfield will be exclusive to Xbox and PC. Of course PC, because they always do PC, and we can always know that it's going to pop into that. Okay, so as of right now, no more Sony ponies, no more Sony fanboys. No, you're not getting Starfield, unfortunately. You'll probably have to suck it up, get an Xbox, or play it on PC, which is what most people are gonna do. I'm probably going to double dip because my PC's, I don't want to say my PC's that great to run the game. I gotta, we'll see what happens, or hopefully get a new one. But yeah, so what this is going to tell us is, of course, it's exclusive, confirmed, no more doubts. And there's one interesting thing Todd said. They've been dealing with Xbox for so long, it's finally good time to have a focus, and that focus is on one platform. Because heck, the Xbox is technically a PC anyway. It truly is. It's technically a PC, which is really good, man. And that brings us to another point about the delay. If they focus on one platform, they don't have to spend as much resources on the other. You know what I mean? And if all hands on deck, man. As far as I know, this delay, I want to say it's much needed, but then again, I wish I could play the game as is. You know what I mean? It looked fine to me. I like the 30 frames per second. I like the story feel of games. I can go into a whole spiel about that, but you guys are tired of me ranting about that. But yeah, the whole thing is the focus on one platform is what we really needed. You know what I mean? Xbox and PC. Like Sony, yeah, like they can have good revenue, but come on, like Bethesda games have always been Xbox. They've always been Xbox since day one. It's like Todd Howard said, you can, they've got the support, they got the backing, they're getting actual help from other teams. Well, I'm gonna say other teams. I can't clarify that. They're actually getting help, better management from the higher ups in Microsoft to actually help them deal with the game. They can probably outsource. I haven't heard anything from that, dealing with some coding issues or something. But it's, from what I know, it's actually pretty looking well. Like you see the job postings, stuff like that. You start seeing things randomly through the Discord. You saw the actual interview, what he's talking about, man. It's like, I'm not having PlayStation to back up on is actually saving the game. You know what I mean? It's not saying the game is bad. It's like people said, for me, this is potentially my dream game for Starfield. If you guys didn't watch my first podcast video, it's probably like I call it a podcast. I want to say it's really a podcast. I wanted to do it frequently, but this is pretty much a test thing. I put that link down to see if you're talking about Starfield, man. It's pretty cool. But ultimately, the whole deal with this is, man, my freaking lights kind of, oh well. Ultimately, the whole deal with this is Microsoft, the higher ups, they officially made this game exclusive. Microsoft had told them to delay the game, which is fine. But what I'm very, very much interested in is see what comes of this, because there were performance issues from the other game. But me, like, people say performance issues, they don't like 30 frames per second. I don't care about 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second is fine with me. Anything else higher than that is just a plus for me. That's just, I like my storytelling games thing. I'm okay with that. But the amount of resources that they take away from other projects going into this one is very, very staggering. From some of the things that I'm not gonna confirm or deny of some things that I know about the game that I've heard through the grapevine. I can't confirm anything. I know I've been getting messages every now and then. I can't confirm. I'm like, oh, this is very interesting to talk about, which is pretty cool. They had to do certain things to make the game run better, which is great. And as far as I know right now, we are coming together with Starfield. But yeah, man, it's like, I'm very, very optimistic about this game. I love the universe so far as is, being a space pirate and all that kind of stuff. I'll probably be a space pirate, stealing people's ships and shit. But ultimately, I know, I'm gonna wrap this up. This is just what this is gonna imply for Starfield being exclusive. I know this is just me rambling. I just got to, getting my thoughts run together, because potentially we may see this game at the Game Awards. Potentially. We don't know if we'll see a new Slice of Life trailer. We maybe see a new VDOC or something from Todd Howard himself. Maybe they're revealing the new mobile game that they're coming out with, which probably linked to Starfield. But yeah, so from what, let me see some final thoughts. What can we initially think of that makes this game good for being exclusive to Xbox? Of course, you get the backing. Focus on one platform. Hierarchs to make decisions that you can't make. Optimization for your consoles and PC. Lots of things. And the one thing he did bring up is, are we a system seller? That's one thing right there. Are we a system seller? For me, in my instance, my first Xbox game that I got for the 360 was Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and I got it on launch day because I was so enthralled with playing Morrowind. I loved Morrowind, and then the next game I was doing video after video after video. And no, I take that back. The first game I got was probably Gears of War, and then Oblivion. So ultimately, it was kind of a system seller, but you know, like for them, this is a huge undertaking, a very, 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 very huge undertaking of what they're trying to do. You know, can they be a system seller? Maybe. They have the legacy for it, they have the lore for it, but it's like story compelling enough? Maybe. You know, it is what it is, people. But yeah, it's like they have a long way to go. So it has me convinced, but then again, I'm biased against Bethesda games. I'm not even gonna lie about that. You guys know my history with them. Some funny gimmicks and stuff like that, fun glitches and stuff, you know. But I'm biased against those games. But some people aren't, you know. Some people say, "Oh, is it enough to even buy the system?" Hey, man, you do what you do. It's not my money. I'm not gonna convince you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. However, what we do know is the delay was great, and as far as I know, the performance and stuff has been well fixed. I'm not gonna say anything else. As far as I know, it's fixed, but I can't confirm or deny that. I've been told certain things and I've read certain things through the grapevine, but only time will tell. So yeah, man, I say stay tuned for the Game Awards. Maybe we'll see something, maybe not, because like I said, I'll probably come another video after this about why I feel concerned about the Game Awards. Like I said a while ago, man, I'm very, very concerned about the Video Game Awards. You know, it's being short and stuff, and this Xbox deal is not looking too good. You know, they're focusing their resources, making them not too look good, not too great. But anyway, that's besides the point, y'all. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for some more video game and anime content. All right, y'all, like, share, subscribe, and peace. Yeah, let's get out of here.